to be that you want all three. So, I mean, the last one is actually about you campaigners. So I hope that you haven't got fed up and walked away, because I really want to hear the last one, because it's how I feel about this group. But I'll start with the one that it started with, really. Okay. I'm a grandma. I was born in the 60s generation, so I've lived through decades of numerous protestation. There's been marches for the environment, animal rights and the war, hunting, nuclear weapons, the bedroom taxation of the poor, poll tax, tuition fees, the closure of the mines. And although I've been there in spirit, thus far I've never stood on the front line until now. I can't be inactive anymore. It's up to us all to stand up to cuts. It's time to hear us roar. I've signed my fair share of petitions and I've put money in many a collection tin, but my slowness to take the call of action, it's been a regretful sin. So I went on my first proper march in March. From Tavistock to Parliament Square, yes, the protest against the cuts to the NHS, I was there, because this isn't just a local issue. NHS cuts and changes affect us all. Every one of us needs to open our ears and hear the rallying call. You see, the Tories, they passed the 2012 Health and Social Care Act in order to privatise through backdoor legislation. Fact. But we demand surging care, not virgin care. Babies asleep on 2 plastic chairs. This can't be accepted, like nobody cares. Elderly lined up in corridors on a hospital trolley, only given superior care if you've got enough lolly. The state of our health cannot be measured by the size of our wealth. Illness cannot be a business opportunity. We can't let the bastards get away with passive impunity. Parliamentarians with links with companies supplying private healthcare are pushing forward with STP because it's an answer to their personal investment prayers. We can't let open access to healthcare disappear before our eyes. Say no! No! To the hideous planned corporate takeover. It's our NHS. It doesn't need no private makeover. You see, the likes of Nye and Bevan, they'll get my vote. And Thelma. Let's think for a moment about his famous NHS quote. He said, "The NHS will last as long as there are folk with the faith left to fight for it. And each and every one of us has a bloody right to it. Publicly owned, publicly run and free at the point of entry. Not a private means-tested closed organisation only open to landed gentry." Right-wingers, they're blaming everyone, aren't they, but themselves. They're blaming the doctors, the migrants, the obese, the smokers. Well, get real, you bunch of Tory jokers, because behind the scenes you've been dismantling it and selling it off brick by brick while personally investing in private healthcare. You're profiting from the sick. I'm angry. I'm bloody angry. I'm one angry bloody bird. I'll shout, I'll chant, I'll wave it on a stick until our voice is heard. See my banner? You've messed with the wrong Nanna. Illness of others cannot be a business opportunity. We need to come together in voices, in loud unity. Come on! No ifs, no buts, no NHS. Another one, no